My name is Gerald Simmons, and this is the story of a family. A modern family. A very, very modern family. And what can happen when things change in a way that you never, ever expected.
Are you serious? Hey Mom, you're not gonna believe this. Hey Mom. Mom. Hey, Caitlin, where's Mom?
Laundry. You better not leave your board there.
What? Oh, no you don't.
Connor, is that you?
Mom, guess what?
Carry this upstairs for me, and then I'll guess. Connor!
What? Oh, sorry. Okay, so you are not going to believe this. I made it.
Your bed?
Fat chance.
No, Mom, the God's Eye Project. So it's this software project. They're like mapping the sky, and I just got a notification, and I'm in.
And that's good, right?
Yeah, that's great. They only accept like really good programmers.
It's a big deal, Mom.
What? Oh, sorry. I was gonna clean it up.
That would be good.
Wait, Mom. There was one problem.
I see more than one.
No, it's the God's Eye Project. I need a telescope.
What's wrong with the one you have?
Mom, that thing? I'll get completely laughed off the project. There's no way.
You're not dipping into your college fund.
Well, I was kind of hoping you guys could maybe help me out a little.
How much does something like that cost? Listen, check online. Give me some exact figures.
Really? Thanks, Mom.
You're still gonna have to convince your father.
Look, I kept Stuart Jackson off the Com20 project for a reason. You did not give him my cell number, did you? I don't need programmer types calling me at home, especially him. I mean, you give him a blueprint for a brick house, and he'll try to turn it into a mansion, and then he'll forget to add the front door. That's programmers. And Jackson's the worst. I'm definitely gonna fire that guy. Whoa! I'll see you tonight at the big rollout. Yeah, okay, bye.
Big rollout?
Yeah, got a meeting tonight. It's a project I'm heading up, so.
Well, I'd love to hear more about this project.
Well, Simmons, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. Well, I should probably.
Well, certainly, Mark. I'll ask the Lord to bless your meeting.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
It's a pleasure, my boy. It's always a delight to call on the Lord in prayer.
Okay.
I see your boy's getting tall. How old is he now?
18.
Oh, you must be so very proud. The Bible says that every child is a gift from the Lord.
Yes, they are.
Now, your younger one, she must be 13.
You know what? I really should go.
Well, of course, Mark. Tell your wife I said hello.
This shopping cart was designed by chimps.
Okay.
Their code is a total mess.
Why is this thing even on?
Looking for this?
Chimps.
And why does our state-of-the-art satellite-connected flipper not work?
That's the guy who designed it.
Dad wasn't on that project. He says the programmers took it over and wrecked it.
Oh, really?
That's stupid.
He says they build mansions and forget to add a front door.
It's bad design, not bad programmers.
Caitlin, have you seen my phone?
Want me to call it?
No, it's probably on my desk. Connor? Why are you just sitting there?
You told me to look up the telescope. I'm almost done. This stupid internet would work.
I'm sorry, Connor. Even legal adults have to help out around here.
Come on.
Connor, Michael,
What?
the dishes.
It's Caitlin's night.
Caitlin. I want your phone.
Why?
Because I said so.
Dad checked my minutes.
Well, we'll just talk to your father about it then.
Connor,
Yeah, Dad.
could you come here, please?
What?
What is this doing in the foyer?
Sorry, Dad.
Why aren't you dressed?
What do you mean?
Well, I need you to be ready to go.
Mark, the meeting isn't for 2 hours.
Look, I just want everybody to be ready.
Do we have to go?
Yes.
But it's gonna be boring.
It'll do you good.
This stupid thing's got me in Anchorage, Alaska.
The internet's not working either.
Are
be there.
I thought you guys were friends.
Yeah, online. You wouldn't understand.
Did you map it?
You are nervous.
The only thing I'm nervous about is Stuart Jackson meddling with my project.
Stuart Jackson?
It was all I could do to keep him off the Com-16 project. And now he's trying to muscle his way into this one too.
I'm sure he means well.
If I have anything to say about it, he's gonna get fired.
In breaking news, the U.S. State Department has confirmed reports that a serious computer malfunction has resulted in disruption of key services in a number of metropolitan areas. Tom Kramer has a story.
That's right, Gail. It's being called the biggest threat to communications infrastructure since the Y2K scare over a decade ago. A scenario that potentially puts satellite, cellular, even legacy telephone communications and the electrical grid at risk.
What would I not understand?
She has an avatar.
A what?
A little quiet, guys. I'm trying to hear.
Implications. The DataGen Com-16 is just such a
The
technology.
Com-16 project? That's my project.
Ironically, insiders claim
My baby.
this entire catastrophe may be the result of a simple programming bug. It's a potentially
Stuart
blow for
Jackson.
who stood poised to announce the launch of the Com-20.
She has a virtual personality online.
And a
Shut up,
technological
Connor.
advance. It remains an open question whether
Quiet! I gotta hear this.
which DataGen depends will weather this political firestorm, which has prompted outcries for investigation into a critical failure marker known as the
The what? The failure marker known as what? Oh, come on. Oh, I gotta call the office and find out what's going on.
Mark? Who is that?
Stuart Jackson. What are you doing here, Jackson?
Mr. Vanderpool, we have a sensitive situation.
Yeah, I know. We're on the news.
Well, it's this darn Com-16. The internet, the cellular grid, everything that depends on this technology is failing.
Stuart Jackson?
He's the programmer Dad complains about.
Dad complains about all programmers.
My Com-16?
Which is operational in thousands of installations.
That's critical to the world.
Well, to the entire world's communication infrastructure.
It's failing?
I know. Tough break. And all because of a lousy programming glitch. I can't help wondering, maybe if I had been just a little more involved, we could have avoided all of this. Especially with that big Com-20 launch tonight. Of course, that's been canceled.
Look, Jackson, this was my project. This is my responsibility.
That could be a problem.
What?
Well, this needs to be handled discreetly, or the entire company's future could be in jeopardy. As you say, the Com-16 has your name written all over it. I was sent to tell you to lay low. I'll be spearheading the probe.
You?
I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but this company's future means everything to me, too. I will not let you down. Think of this as a forced vacation. Enjoy the time to connect with your family. I'm sure this will all be resolved in a couple of days. I'll check in with you from time to time. Keep you up to date.
Well, it looks like we're not going to that meeting tonight.
So does that mean we're gonna get the internet back?
That could be a problem.
What are you saying?
I was thinking we should, connect. Spend time together. Enjoy life as a family.
Is this really what families do?
Have we connected yet?
We're connecting. I feel a connection.
Mark, there's no reason to get snippy.
Hey, I have an idea for a game.
Let's hear it.
Okay, well, we'll get paper and we'll write each other notes, texting.
Caitlin, that's not a game.
Well, Mark, it's like a game, in a way.
In a demented way.
Caitlin, how is that a game?
It's a game, all right? Come on, Caitlin, I'll play with you.
Forget it.
Caitlin! Honey, I didn't mean it.
So, how long did he say you have to hide?
I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding.
Can you go outside? Get a paper? Anything?
It's not like we're on house arrest.
Kind of feels like jail.
All right, that's it. Connor,
What?
we're gonna go clean your room.
I think it's a great idea.
Are you serious?
Okay, Connor, we have to take everything out of the closet over there and pile it up over here.
Why?
Because we have to gut your closet.
Yeah, but that makes everything way more confusing.
Do you think that's possible?
Dad?
Look, son, I know how to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense if I already know where stuff goes.
Everything okay?
Connor, this doesn't have to make sense to you. It's not a computer program.
Well, Mom's right here, so why don't you ask her?
Ask me what?
I was just trying to tell your son that we need to put everything in a pile so we can gut the closet.
That sounds fine. Unless he knows where he wants to put stuff.
That's what I said.
I think we can handle it.
I'll stay out of it.
Connor, do you understand what I do for a living?
Yeah, you're a project manager.
That's right. Manager. That means that I see to it that things get done. You don't second guess the manager. Then if things go wrong, I'm the one responsible. And I'm the one held accountable.
Yeah, I get it, Dad.
Do you?
Yeah. Isn't that why you're locked down at home?
Come on. We've got work to do.
while.
All right, we're gonna have to get these books out of the way.
Where do you want them?
Use your best judgment. Why did you put them right there?
Well, you said use my best judgment.
Best judgment meaning common sense. Just get him out in the hall for now. So, Connor, tell me about your telescope.
Oh, have you heard of the God's Eye Project?
No.
Okay, it's like a three-dimensional map of the entire universe.
So it's cool.
Way cool. They only let like really good programmers in, and they want me.
But you still haven't explained the telescope.
Right, so you have to have the right telescope to take your part of the sky that you're like studying or whatever.
Are you saying you have to have this kind of telescope?
Well, no, but it makes it like way easier. And plus, then you can help.
Okay. I get it. Now, do you get paid for any of the time you'll be spending on this project?
Well, no. But that's not really what it's about.
Connor, look. I know how much you're into astronomy and programming, but it's also time to think about your future.
Well, Dad, I am. Because this is what I want to do.
Connor, let me put it this way. Programmers are like, I deal with them all the time at work, you know? And let me tell you, it is a pain. You give them a blueprint for a brick house.
Blueprint for a brick house, and they try to build you a mansion and forget to add the front door. Dad, I know what chimpy programming is, and that's not me.
Look, Connor, we're talking about your future. It's time to get your head out of the clouds.
I get it, Dad.
I don't think you do. I just want you to aim a little higher, that's all. Connor!
Everything is virtual, like all my Blended Planet friends.
What's Blended Planet?
Okay, there's all different kinds of people in the world, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and we should all be friends or whatever, right?
We'll go with that for the moment.
It's just like a place to connect online.
That one.
And you can connect with people in your own town or whatever.
Kate, did you ever talk to your dad about this?
Why?
Well, when you're connecting, you don't really know who's on the other end of that connection.
Mom, it's seriously no big deal.
So are you giving out your name?
Well, no, it's safe. Everybody has a made-up name.
And your made-up name is?
Kitty cat.
Cute.
And like, some people have like descriptive names or whatever.
Such as...
Well, this one friend is called Sweet Chick.
That's descriptive?
If you saw this girl,
So she's pretty.
seriously, yeah.
So, you're posting pictures of yourself too?
Sort of.
Okay, kiddo. You lost me. How do you sort of post pictures of yourself?
It's just a profile picture.
What picture?
It's like my avatar.
Your avatar is a picture of who?
Just a picture, Mom. Like, what's the big deal?
What about these virtual so-called friends, like Sweet Chick?
What about her?
How do you even know she's a girl? Or that she's your age?
Mom, like, you can just tell. And it's not like anyone has ever asked me for any, like, personal information.
Okay, but if it's just fake and no one really gets personal, how can you call them friends?
Can we just drop this?
We'll drop it for now, honey.
Mr. Simmons? Are you okay?
What?
Sorry, Mr. Simmons.
Got her. You scared me silly, son.
Sorry, Mr. Simmons. Well, you look like you could use some help.
Yes, well, it's quite a little challenge to move this bulky box into the garage. I think I bit off more than I can chew, I'm afraid. Not as young as I used to be.
Well, I can help.
Would you? I think if you could take that end right there. Now be careful, it's breakable glass.
Here.
Here?
I'll take it.
Do be careful. Okay, I've got this. Okay, I've got this end. Dear, just set it down. Right there.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, my. Oh, dear.
Mr. Simmons,
Yes?
I've got an idea.
This is very kind of you, Connor. All right. That'll do. There we are. The Bible says the worker is worth his wages. What do I owe you for your trouble, son?
Mr. Simmons, I can't take your money.
Well, then follow me. That's an order. At least let me get you a soda.
Mr. Simmons, I'm good, really. Soda's fine, Mr. Simmons.
Here you are.
Hey, Mr. Simmons. Thank you. These books.
Are you an astronomy man?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I want to do. The God's Eye Project?
You've heard of it?
Yeah, I just got accepted.
Why, are you Python Man 92?
Yeah, I am.
Yes. We were very impressed with your programming samples.
Yeah, but I can't do it.
Really? What seems to be the trouble?
Mark, I'm sure everything will be fine tomorrow.
I don't know. This is bigger than anything I've ever dealt with before.
If I know you, you'll find a way to make it right.
Fat chance after all that's happened.
Mark, it'll be fine. You just have to stop focusing on who's the boss and think about how much you love him.
Love him? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
The end of life as we know it?
Oh.
My job?
Well, I was talking about your son.
Yeah. You think I should go after him?
He's probably at Gavin's.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm sure your father means well, Connor. I must say, it's difficult to make any progress with no internet.
Yeah, but you can blame that on my dad, too.
Well, no matter. If you look at my library, you'll find that most of these titles predate the internet, as do most great discoveries. You know what's amazing?
What?
How astronomy testifies to God's creation.
How?
It's a fair question, Connor. Here we are. Do you realize when you look at a star, you're not seeing that star as it looks today?
Right, because you're seeing it in the past.
Yes. If a star is 1,000 light years away, you see the star as it appeared 1,000 years ago.
Because it took 1,000 years for the light to reach us.
Yet the stars that appear to be the furthest away also appear to be younger than the closer stars. Connor, do you understand what that means?
They all appeared at the same time.
Indeed. All indications are that the universe came into being at one specific point in time.
You mean it was created?
By the glorious hand of Almighty God Himself. It's exciting work we're doing.
Yeah, but you need a good telescope, and mine sucks.
Follow me, son.
Are you serious? A Celestron Next Star 8? That's what we were carrying in?
You want to help me set it up?
Yes!
Sometimes in life you gotta close your eyes and imagine what you get to see. You just might find it's quite a surprise, so much more than you thought it could be. Carry weight, but remember you just might fall down. So
Wow, this is so cool.
This has been just tremendous.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Simmons. I really appreciate it.
Oh my.
What? What time is it?
It's 2 a.m.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry. You really must be getting home.
What?
Someone's in the house.
You imagined it.
Go check it out.
Come on.
Would you hurry up?
I got it.
Oh, Dad, listen, I can explain.
I seriously doubt that.
No, I really can.
Connor, for heaven's sakes, it's 3 in the morning.
It's only 2.
Whatever.
What's going on?
Go back to bed, Caitlin.
What did I do?
Dad, I'm really sorry.
Not another word.
Dad, just listen.
Drop it.
But Dad!
Enough! Mark, I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for this. We can discuss it in the morning. Connor, to bed.
What are we gonna do with that kid?
Mark, he's not a kid. Caitlin, are you eating?
I think I'll wait.
Well,
I said I was sorry, Dad. I was just over at Mr. Simmons' house and we just lost track of time.
Simmons? Why in the world were you bothering him?
I wasn't.
Then what were you doing?
Mark. Let Connor explain.
Mr. Simmons was trying to unload a telescope from his car.
A telescope?
Mark.
I just helped him.
Connor, go ahead.
Do you remember the God's Eye project I told you about?
Didn't tell me.
Well, I tried to tell you yesterday.
Go on, Connor.
Okay, so Mr. Simmons is kind of like in charge of it. Can you believe that?
Well, honey, it still doesn't explain why you were at Mr. Simmons' house so late.
Well, we were just talking about stuff. Like, did you know that you can actually prove that God created the stars at the same time?
Are you listening to this? Our son is having his head filled with religious mumbo jumbo by some crackpot.
Mr. Simmons is a cool guy if you just give him a chance. He's creepy.
He's not creepy, he's just weird.
We just lost track of time.
Can we just drop it?
Yay.
Caitlin.
Sorry.
Connor, have you changed your clothes since yesterday?
They're not dirty.
You think you'll hear from Stuart today?
Now that guy's creepy.
At least we still have power.
Oh, great.
Caitlin, can you get that? So now what do we do?
Hey, Mr. Simmons.
Ah, Caitlin, just the girl I wanted to see. Caitlin, this is my great niece, Angela. Her parents dropped by, and we thought you might enjoy a visitor.
Hi. Hey.
Excuse me, Caitlin. Mr. Simmons.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to apologize about that terrible oversight last night.
You think?
Mr. Simmons!
Lori, hello. I was just telling Mark how sorry I was I kept your boy out late.
That's okay, Mr. Simmons. No harm done. Caitlin, why don't you take Angela to the backyard?
Okay.
I really appreciate that. She hasn't much interest in astronomy.
She's welcome to stay as long as she likes.
Well, thank you so much. That's a real blessing.
Did you happen to lose power just a minute ago?
I'm afraid so. Most unsettling. Mark, I wanted to mention how impressed I was with your boy. He was a great help to me last night. I must say, he has a keen intellect. Very bright. Takes after his father, I think. I mean it, Mark. You and Lori have done very well with this young man. You can be very proud.
Thank you so much, Mr. Simmons.
I suppose I should get back. You have a wonderful morning.
Something about that guy just bugs me.
Oh, Mark, how could you possibly not like that sweet man?
That's a sweet top.
Thanks. I got it online at this place someone told me about on blindedplanet.com.
Oh yeah, I'm on there too.
Yeah, like who isn't?
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of fakey though.
For sure. Like I knew this one girl who made up like a whole fake identity.
For real?
Yeah, she was like using it to get older guys.
Serious?
I know, for real.
I mean, I can kind of see it. Like, you just want to put your best foot forward, you know?
Yeah, but trying to manipulate people?
That's low.
But I can see like you don't want to tell people where you live or whatever.
Right. Like, I don't really think there's anything, like, wrong with presenting your best side, you know?
Right. You could have like an avatar for a while or whatever.
Exactly. I mean, I even do that.
Oh yeah, me too, for sure.
And you can make these obviously stupid online names.
Oh
like,
yeah, mine's like the dumbest ever.
No way is it stupider than mine.
No way.
Mine's Katie Chick. Yours, Sweetie Chick?
You're such a fake.
Me? What about you? You're not even using your own picture.
Neither are you. You're playing like you're some supermodel got it going on.
Oh, I got it going on.
Girls? Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, what do you mean?
Never mind.
I guess I did, like, overreact.
It's cool. I'm totally guilty.
No, it was way worse, seriously.
Yeah, you were.
Hey!
I'm kidding. Totally.
Angela, it's time to go. Come on.
Just a little longer?
No, kiddo, it's time to go.
All right. I'll text you when I'm coming back.
Wait, you can't.
We'll figure it out. I gotta go.
Cool, I'll find you on Blended Planet as soon as it comes back on.
Okay. See ya. See ya.
You know, Mr. Simmons really does seem fond of Connor.
Yeah. Well, what else would you expect from someone who's trying to indoctrinate our son?
Indoctrinate? Dad, what are you talking about?
That might be a little strong.
Look, Connor. Mr. Simmons. He's a nice man. Kind of.
Why are you so judgmental?
Well, you call it judgmental. I call it wisdom, maturity, experience. You understand?
At least Mr. Simmons cares about the things that matter to me.
We are your parents, Connor. We care very much about...
What in the world?
I'm with Caitlin. We need to get off this and go do something we can all enjoy as a family.
What exactly do you suggest?
We have a big yard. We put that fire pit in and we've never even used it. I think we need to get out of this house and go camping.
So, how they doing?
They seem to be having fun so far.
I think I'll go give them a hand.
You think? They seem to be doing pretty well on their own.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm a project manager. That's what I do. So, ready to get the old fire going?
Well, we were gonna do that next.
I'll show you how the Eagle Scouts do it.
That's okay, Dad.
Just need a little kindling to make a teepee. You guys know the teepee technique?
Well, Dad,
Come on, let's go. Come on, Connor. Help me out.
Come on. Kids, you carry on.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't mind.
It sure is nice out.
Well, now, you didn't bring me out here to talk about the weather.
Well, I was just thinking about the kids.
What about them?
Oh, they're just growing up so fast. I mean, Connor's a man.
Yeah? You think they'll get the 10 up?
Yeah, I do.
So what did you really want to talk about?
Mark, they don't need a project manager. They just need a dad.
Listen, I'm the brains and you're the brawn, okay?
I'm the brains and the brawn. And then it goes across the tent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Step 2.
Remember the things in the corner.
Okay.
Hey, are you gonna help at all or what? What are you doing?
So being the brains, duh.
You wanna have it this way.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Then, go this way. Got it?
How am I supposed to hold this?
You got it.
Ah!
You got it.
What have we here?
I don't know why Simmons gets under my skin.
You know what I think? I think it's all good. I mean, parenting's a big job. It takes a village, you know?
I don't know.
Listen, if you can't connect with Connor on astronomy, having Mr. Simmons next door is a blessing.
Blessing? Now you're starting to sound like him.
All I'm saying is, what's the harm?
A lot. A lot of harm. I don't want some crackpot in my neighborhood filling people's minds with God knows what.
Okay, now that's funny.
What?
God knows what?
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But what I don't know is what you believe.
Look, all I know is when people get more religious, they get judgmental.
It sounds to me like you're getting a little judgmental yourself.
Well, whose side are you on?
All I'm saying is just because Mr. Simmons is religious is no reason to punish Connor. Let's just start over.
What do you mean?
It's a forced vacation, right? Let's just look on the bright side, get along, and really take this opportunity to enjoy time with the kids. Key word there being enjoy.
Gotcha. Hey, slow down! Who's the maniac?
What are they doing?
Stuart, what are you doing?
I'm glad I found you.
What's the word?
Communications are completely down. And now, the electrical grid's failing.
We noticed.
The media is all over this like a hot potato.
Yeah, but
The brass does not want you involved.
It just doesn't make sense.
Just sit tight. Those are the orders.
okay, Stuart. Keep me posted.
I will. Look, I need to get going.
This sucks.
Dad said something about making a teepee.
I think I know what he means. Let me see what I can do. Angela certainly enjoyed the time she spent with you earlier.
Yeah, she's cool.
Hey, Mr. Simmons,
Yes, Connor.
can you explain that stuff you were saying yesterday about God and stuff?
It's quite simple, really. The first question everybody must ask themselves is if they really believe he is. In the Bible, Jesus refers to himself as I am. It appears that the first step in finding God is to simply agree that he really must exist. That's very important. I need a lighter.
Caitlin, go get a lighter.
No, I want to listen to this.
You know, it's just occurred to me, Caitlin. Angela comes to our church's youth group meeting every Saturday afternoon. Perhaps you could come tomorrow.
That'd be cool.
We'd love to have the whole family.
Where are we going?
No, Mark, Lori, I was just telling the children about our church's youth group.
Oh, I see.
Angela's gonna be there.
Oh, I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe.
Mr. Simmons, I'm sure we'd love to visit your church tomorrow.
Wonderful. You know, it's an astounding thing the solar flares have caused.
The what?
Solar flares? The explosions on the sun? They've been known to befuddle communication technologies.
Mr. Simmons, it was my company that developed those technologies. And it was my project.
Oh, yes, I think I knew that. But I had forgotten.
It's just a temporary glitch.
Oh, my goodness, that's good to hear. It's been quite disruptive.
Well, I think we have a pretty good handle on it.
Oh, well, that's certainly encouraging. So, you must be very actively involved. So, Mark, you don't attribute this to solar flares at all? Very odd.
Mr. Simmons, I don't even know what you're talking about. Obviously.
Well, you see, the recent activity on the sun's surface is similar to an event in 1859. Telegraph communications were disrupted all over the world.
Are you listening to this?
And recent solar activities have similarly been elevated.
So what you're saying is the technology glitch has been, like, amplified by solar flares?
Precisely.
I'm sorry. This is ridiculous.
What are you talking about, Dad? Mr. Simmons is like an expert on this stuff.
Solar flares? This is silly. Modern technology is not disruptive.
Oh, I'm afraid it is, Mark. Many of my colleagues...
No. This is a little bitty problem caused by a little bitty glitch, and you, sir, are loony. Cuckoo!
It's late. I should be going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Connor, I didn't mean to...
Me too.
Come on, guys. Lori, I didn't mean it.
Mark, come on inside. The kids have gone to bed. Is it worth all this? Now, Mr. Simmons was nice enough to invite us. The least we can do is give this church thing a try. For the kids.
Lori, you can't be serious.
Why not?
Let me tell you something. There is no way you are gonna get me to that church in the morning.
Mark, I'm delighted to see you. Thanks so much for coming.
Hey, there's Angela. Can I go talk to her?
Sure, honey. Go ahead.
Mark, let me introduce you to our pastor, Pastor Scott. Pastor, come and meet my neighbors. These are the Vanderpools.
Thank you for visiting.
Thank you.
Any friend of Gerald is a friend of ours.
Mark is with the DataGen Corporation.
Excellent.
Excellent indeed, Pastor. Mark has played a key role in the effort to get the power back.
It's really nothing.
We appreciate every effort you're making.
Well, it's a living.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the service. It's going to be a little different today without the power. Perhaps we'll get a chance to visit after the service.
Is it okay if I go sit with Angela and Brittany?
Yeah, honey, that's okay.
Good morning. Good morning. God be with you.
And also with you.
If you're expecting to hear the sermon that was listed in the bulletin this morning, I'm afraid I'm going to disappoint you. This power outage caused me to consider another condition that is all too prevalent. You see, the darkness that we're experiencing now, well, it goes beyond our streets and our homes and our workplaces. It can be found inside each one of us. The difference is that eventually this power outage will end. The lights will come back on. But one thing and one thing only will erase the darkness within us. That is the light of Jesus Christ. He is the only one that has the power to flip the switch and erase the blackness of our guilt, our remorse, our selfishness, and replace it with the light of love. We try to find that light on our own by placing other things first in our life, our work, our technology, our quest for popularity and affirmation. Now you might say, Pastor Scott, you have no idea what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm feeling right now. And you're right. I don't. I can only tell you what I've experienced in my life. Jesus is offering you that light today. He said, I am the light of the world. No one comes to the Father but through me. The Bible tells us that Christ is calling us out of the darkness and into his marvelous light. You were once not a people, but now you are a people of God. If you're ready here today to confess the darkness in your life and to accept the light of our Lord and Savior, I invite you to come to the altar right here, right now, and to accept Jesus into your life. Come.
Even though I fall time and time again, refuse to take direction and fail to be a friend, I just keep on walking when I want to turn around, when I'm begging for mercy, when my knees have hit the ground. Leave a light on, leave a light on for me. Leave a light on for me when I'm falling down and broken. Leave a light on for me when I've given up on loving. Leave a light on. Leave a light on for me. Looking at the outside, everything's alright, but within me, a battle I must fight. And even though I'm haunted,
We can all be thankful for what the Lord is doing here today.
I'll keep pressing forward and hope.
Is there anyone else?
Leave a light on.
Are you ready? Ready for a clean slate? A fresh start?
Light on for me when I'm falling down and broken. Leave a light on for me when I've given up on loving. Leave a light on. Leave a light on for me. As the hours become days and the days become long, when the leaf colors change and the sun is gone, I'll be there, please wait for me. Leave a light on for me when I'm falling down and broken. Leave a light on for me when I've given up. Leave a light on for me when I'm falling down and broken. Leave a light on for me when I've given up on loving. Leave a light on for me when I'm stumbling in the darkness. Leave a light on. Leave a light on for me. Leave a light on. Leave a light on for me.
Wow, that was certainly something. They even gave me my own Bible. Who'd have thought?
I'd have thought.
Hey, Dad, can we talk?
I'm a bit busy right now.
Oh, right.
It's okay, Connor. Caitlin and I will make lunch.
What's up, kiddo? Sorry. I've forgotten how much you've grown up.
Well,
Now, don't say another word. We're cool. I know we've had our differences lately, and I agree. We could both do better.
Okay. I was just wondering if I could go talk to Mr. Simmons about what happened today.
Yeah. Go talk to him.
Okay. Thanks, Dad.
Jackson, what now?
We might have a bit of a problem. Maybe we should talk out here.
All right, Jackson. What's going on?
Okay, look. It's my fault.
What's your fault?
It's it's kind of funny, actually.
So what are we gonna make?
Gas still works? Burgers? We'd better make enough for Stuart.
Let me get this straight. You deliberately sabotaged the COM-16 control system? Why?
Well, see, that's the irony. I figured...
Let me guess. You thought you'd reverse it, save the day, and be a hero.
Yeah. Something like that. Look, I've tried and tried, but I can't stop it. I'm really sorry, but this is bigger than you or me. I need your help.
The Bible tells us that Christ is calling us out of the darkness and into his marvelous light. You were once not a people, but now you are a people of God.
Mark?
We need to access the central COM-16 control system.
This laptop has a special transponder to connect to the mainframe. I can get you in.
Follow me.
Oh, Stuart.
Huh?
Will you be staying for lunch?
Oh, what are you having?
We have a bit of a situation.
Right.
They probably have like an hour to save the world.
You're probably right.
Okay, COM-16 is a government contract.
Right.
The control grid is accessed through the State Department computers.
Yeah, common knowledge.
Now their system will be online, even when everything else is down.
It's not letting me in.
Oh, shoot.
What?
I had your access revoked.
Great, thanks a lot.
Well, I was gonna fire you, remember?
So what do we do?
Well, we have to hack into the State Department computers.
There's no way!
I know who can help us.
One thing still bugs me.
What's that, honey?
Remember yesterday Stuart told you that everything was out? No electricity, no internet, no cable, no TV.
Yeah.
And the media was all over it.
I think Dad's company wants to stay focused on getting everything fixed.
Well, yeah, but if everything is out, how would anyone get the story?
Never thought about that.
That guy's definitely got something to hide.
Well, let's not be too quick to judge until we know the whole story.
Connor!
He's over at Mr. Simmons' house, and I need him when he gets back.
Actually, I could use his help right now.
What could possibly be that important?
I kind of need him to hack into the State Department.
What was that?
See me over here.
You want our son to hack into the State Department computers?
Just one time. It's no big deal.
Mark!
It's no big deal.
Of course it's a big deal. I want to know what's going on.
Stuart here has put the entire world at risk for a stupid job promotion.
Yep, he's a weasel.
He was gonna fire me!
Mark, is that true?
Can we please just focus on the encroaching global meltdown right now?
It just seems to me that not considering other people's feelings is a recurring theme around here.
Feelings? Feelings? This is a job. There are no feelings.
Excuse me? I have feelings.
Caitlin, will you run over to Mr. Simmons' house and get Connor, please? Okay, guys. In English, what's going on?
Okay, the COM-16 device.
That he designed.
that I designed, but he sabotaged.
It's a key part of...
Pretty much the entire services infrastructure of...
Let me guess. The whole world?
Look, bottom line is, we've got to get into the State Department system, track down the anomaly, and stop it fast.
Dad, what's going on?
Connor, I need your help. Now, before we can even try to reverse Stewart's extremely obnoxious attempt at sabotage, we have to get into the State Department computer system.
Okay, you're in.
What, just like that?
Not bad.
It's the federal government, right?
Yeah.
Well, their security is chimpy. It's not like Google or something.
Stewart, can you navigate to the COM16 code base?
I think so. They've changed the navigation.
COM16 monitor application. Welcome.
Thanks.
Warning. Quantum threshold status level orange.
Quantum threshold? That doesn't sound good.
It's not.
It means it's about to reach the tipping point, and it can't be reversed.
Oh dear.
Well, how can you possibly know that?
Well, it's stupid. When it's at yellow, it's good, but when it's at red, it's really bad.
Can you get us in so we can look at the system code?
I can try.
Warning. Quantum threshold status level reddish orange.
Reddish orange? Are you serious?
Well, what comes between orange and red? Coral?
Is this what you're looking for?
Yeah, that's the control code.
Okay, now what?
Stewart modified the code to induce a failure condition.
And also to reverse it and set things back to normal.
He kind of screwed up the back to normal part.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. I don't get it. This looks good. So why don't we just go straight to the code that controls what happens at the quantum threshold?
Well, you can try, but I can't help you with that.
Yeah, well, you didn't help me with this either.
This is quite confusing.
After we completed the COM16 device and control system, the failsafe project passed on to our programming division.
But Mark, I thought this was your project.
Well, yeah, like an idiot, I thought no one team should have control over such critical technology.
That seems rather wise to me.
Doesn't do us any good now. Stewart, can we bypass it and shut it down before it reaches quantum?
Warning. Quantum threshold status level red.
I think I can find the back door. Dad?
What?
This is not so chimpy. I don't know if I can get in time.
Just do your best.
You won't let me in.
Warning. Quantum threshold imminent.
Wait.
Quantum threshold imminent.
This stupid thing. Dad, I can't get in.
Threshold imminent.
Let it go.
Are you crazy?
Quantum threshold imminent.
It'll be okay.
Quantum threshold imminent.
What just happened?
Looks like they got it fixed.
I don't get it.
Praise the good Lord.
The quantum threshold. It wasn't a shutdown. It was a reboot.
How did you know that?
I didn't.
What?
At least not for sure. The programmers handled the COM16 backup plan. I realized that those guys... they're just like you, Connor. They take a brick...
Oh, here we go.
No, they're not always practical. But they want to build a mansion. Because they're artists. It's only the lousy ones that forget to add a front door. And even though we don't see things the same way, I know they want to do the right thing. I just needed to have faith in them. I'm sorry I haven't seen it before, but I get it now.
Is everything okay down there?
Yeah. Everything's just fine.
So, what now?
Jackson? You know what you deserve?
I know! Please, Mr. Vanderpool, have mercy on me. I'm begging you.
Stuart, would you stop groveling?
Yes, sir.
Jeez, have a little dignity.
What will you do?
Stuart, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have happened. Thousands of people would never have had their lives disrupted. I would still be on the COM20 project. And I never would have gone to church today. I never would have known what a class act Mr. Simmons is. Or what an outstanding young man I have for a son. I wouldn't have realized what I was missing out on with my family. Thank you. Thank you.
So, you're not going to fire me?
Oh, I think you're going to be doing time.
Mr. Vanderpool?
Yes?
Garbage collection, sir.
He's this way.
But no! Wait, no! I was framed! I didn't do it! I'm telling you! No! But no! My mommy didn't love me!
What'll they do to him?
They'll just give him a good scare. I'll have him assigned to the mailroom. Looks like everything's working again. You know what I think? I think tonight we should go outside and have another bonfire. And maybe tonight we'll all just think about God's gifts while we look at the stars.